Physicals on this game, viewers, are very important. Of course, if you don't have very much pace, or you're not very strong, you can't jump, or you've got shit balance, then you're not really going to get very far on a football pitch. And in this game, obviously, it's a lot more prominent because of the match engine. Today, viewers, we're going to look at a player who is just a physical monster by the time he reaches his peak. You might have already heard of him. He's quite an important Wonderkid on last year's game, and this year I think he might be just as good, if not better, but I'll leave that to your understanding as well and your opinions. Remember, viewers, we are rating these players out of 5, and I want to know your rating down in the comments once you have seen the end of this video, because we don't get enough of them. I'm saying my opinion of whether it's 5 stars, 4 stars, and I'm not retrieving your opinions either, so you need to let me know. Yes, welcome to the Mega Luke Gaming channel. Today we have another player spotlight, another striker who scores exceptionally amount of goals and is a physical monster like I've already mentioned. We've got so much content coming out in this very near future that you need to make sure you're subscribed, because we haven't got a lot of you viewers who are watching that are subscribed. Over 76% of you are not, which I'm baffled, viewers. Why'd you keep coming back? Why'd you keep coming back and you haven't pressed that red button? We've got, well, I think we haven't done so when I'm recording this, but by the time this comes out, I think we have surpassed 10,000 subscribers. So massive thank you to that. However, if every one of you who is watching the videos subscribed, we could be close to 15, maybe even 20,000. And that's a number that I can't even comprehend, viewers. So if you haven't done so, please consider it. And also, viewers, we are live on twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming for the youth to gold. If you want to see some live Luke, you can have some fun with us in the Twitch chat. So make sure you go ahead and drop me a follow there. But let's take a look at this player and how much he is worth. So this is the man we are taking a look at. One of my favourite players from last year, viewers, Sebastiano Esposito. A big part of the youth to gold last year with Strasbourg, because we managed to pick him up very early on before he turned 20. Now he is 18 in this game and he is on loan at Spal. So the first season you won't be able to access him, but that's fine because Spal will use him as a first team striker. You'll get him some game time, and also if you're using an English country, that might mean that he might build up enough points so that he will get a work permit. So kind of see it as a good thing. However, if you do want to sign this player, viewers, if you made an offer, you can pick this player up for a very cheap price of £10 million. Now, 10 million, that is quite a lot to some in consideration with how much COVID has affected this year's finances. However, 10 million when you see him in 5 or 6 years' time is absolutely peanuts, viewers. He is 6'1" already. He already has some fantastic attributes. He's very well rounded as well as a striker. Nothing really stands out, but nothing is a weakness, and that's what I like about Esposito. Balanced personality, of course, because of the potential range, which he has, a potential range of up to 180 viewers. So one of the highest that you can get, 180. And in this save, of course, we will crank him up to 180. So you will see him at his max. You will see him at the very best that this player can be, whether it be in Italy or elsewhere. We're going to see, and I'm sure you're really intrigued on where we put him. So we're going to do just that, viewers. We have nailed him down to 180 potential ability, and we're going to play him, keeping him in Italy for the time being. Then we're going to move him, viewers, to the Premier League, because it's the best league in the world. Don't you agree? And so, 2 seasons in, we are looking at the 2022 season. Inter Milan finished in 3rd place behind Lazio and Atalanta. Lukaku is the top scorer with 51 goals this season. That is a high amount, viewers. How has Esposito done, though? So, let's take a look. He's been playing up front with Lukaku. Here he is, the Wonderkid, and he's looking very good already. Look at those physicals, viewers. So many 15s, so many 16s already. Only strength and balance is not 15 yet. I promise you, they will rise. 6'2", he is very good. He doesn't have the best finishing yet, but what he does have is the physicals, is the mentals that will back him up to mean that he will score goals. And he has done that. And this just proves, viewers, that finishing is not the be-all and end-all when it comes to strikers. Do not think, well, because he hasn't got at least 15 finishing, I am not touching this player. Because, really, Finishing is probably the least... It sounds weird. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Finishing is one of the least important attributes when it comes to an actual striker. The physicals and the mentals are more important, in my opinion, and you can see just that. He has some great pros, by the way. Very agile is one of my favourite ones to see, so the dribbling-wise. Considering he's 6'2" and he's very agile, maybe a bit of a Zlatan, viewers. That's what I like to see. So, let's take a look at him. His history, viewers. 33 goals in 37 games. 33. This is his first full season as well. Spal did not use him like I anticipated. 5 goals in 11 games. Maybe they should have used him, viewers, because in 8 starts he scored 5 goals. I bet they probably got relegated from Serie B. They probably deserved it, because if they used him more, they might have got promoted. Anyway, Serie A, we're looking very good. First season in Serie A as an 18-year-old or 19-year-old, wherever he is now. 33 goals in 37 with 6 assists. That is so good. That is so good. A special player already, viewers, and I think you'll agree. So you can see already, just in the couple of seasons that we have had a few really good rises in a lot of his attributes, viewers. 2 dribbling, 2 in technique. In behind my face, there's stamina, pace, and strength all gone up by 1s and 2s. Jump and reach going up by 2 as well. A couple of the mental attributes going up as well. In some which he might not necessarily need them in positioning and leadership, but hey, we'll take it, I suppose. And in competitions-wise, they only qualified for the Europa League last season when he wasn't at the club. But when in doing so, they reached the semi-final and they were defeated by Valencia. So that's disappointing. But they also won the Coppa Italia. So overall, quite a good season, I'd think, for Inter Milan for the second season. But we're going to see a couple more seasons here at Inter Milan. Let's take a look. Now, this is what I like to see. 2024, we have won the league by 10 points. Beaten out our rivals, AC Milan, in second spot there. Our goal difference is double the amount of AC Milan as well. Far superior, and that is because Esposito has been scoring goals in an abundance. Look at that, 48 goals in total. Now, when I said he was a physical monster, viewers, this is what I mean. And this is not even his maximum potential yet, viewers. He still has some to go. A whole star, according to our coaches here, who rate him down here. 6'2". Look at this. We still haven't even given any player traits, but his physicals are incredible. The lowest is only strength and balance. He's actually reached 17 jumping reach now. So even though he is 6'2", 17 jumping reach and 13 heading, he's probably scoring a lot of goals with his noggin as well. 21 years of age, he's only worth 17 million. Dubious by that. He's also classed as an elite striker, viewers, and we haven't even cranked him up to his maximum potential yet, and he's 21. So there we go. He has scored 31 goals in the league this season in 38 games. He scored 25 in 37 last season. So he dropped down from what he was in his first season there in Inter Milan. But this season came back up with 31 goals, 7.21 average rating. If we look at his progress, we can see his attributes here. Just a gradual increase there over time, over the 3 seasons. 4 in strength, 3 in stamina, 3 in pace. That's behind my head. The rest of it you can all see, viewers. Some really good growth in a lot of the mental attributes as well. 3 in off the board, 2 in decision makings, 1 in composure, and 4 in anticipation. Those are the 4 attributes which you really need to be good mentally as a striker role. Off the board, decisions, composure, and anticipation, and all of them are 15 or higher, viewers. That's fantastic to see. We've also gained 3 in determination, which is fantastic as well, which suggests that we're using really good mentoring groups in this. So fair play to James Brown, who did the player spotlight for Sebastiano Esposito, or the simulator stuff anyway. If you'd like to join the Discord, by the way, that's my simulator team. If you want to join the simulator team, or you just want to join the Discord for the free tactics and the free training schedules that we have, link is down in the description. Make sure you do. Over 3,000 people of you are in there. So viewers, we're going to move in clubs. We're going to move into a different club now. We're going to move into a different league, and we're going to see how he gets on in said league and see what he's like at his maximum, because we're going to crank him up to the maximum. We're going to give him some player traits and see exactly what we can do. In fact, you can even see where he is joining, viewers. He's joining Tottenham. Oh, my dad would be buzzing with that. He loves Tottenham. Right, viewers, we are at Tottenham. It's a season later. Maybe we didn't add any player traits. Sorry, I apologise. We have done so many different player spotlights recently. I can't remember the ones that we have or haven't done. I'm backlogged with the amount of player spotlights that I have for you. That is the reason why you need to subscribe, because we've got so many good ones lined up to bring you that you need to make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of them. Anyway, the 22-year-old at Tottenham at his max. 15 first touch dribbling, free kick taken as well is 15, long shots is 15, he's a good penalty taker, so he is a good set piece taker. You can even take corners if you want him to, really, viewers. 14. But the physical monster is back again. 18 pace and 17 acceleration with 18 agility and 16 balance, and he's 6'2". He's 6'2", viewers, with 17 off the ball, with 18 anticipation. If you give this guy the player traits like likes to beat offside trap, there's going to be no stopping him. He's going to score so many goals for you. Now, he didn't pick up that many goals this season. Just 20 in 37 after making his move to the Premier League. 4 assists, 5 player of the matches. He's playing up front, viewers, in the Phantom Menace with Harry Kane. And I think Harry Kane managed to get the most goals here. He didn't in the league. But he managed to get 29 in the whole season through the continental competitions. So maybe that's the case of the people behind him not providing the goods or not. I'm not quite sure, because Tottenham did actually finish in 6th place there. Chelsea winning the league. But let's take you to the very last season. We are 7 seasons in the future now. Sebastiano Esposito is the top scorer of Tottenham. 38 goals. Also has the highest average rating with a 7.3. Tottenham finished just 3 points behind Chelsea at the top of the league there. I want to see his competitions before we take a look. Knocked out the first round, 5th round and quarter-final. So competition-wise, they didn't actually do that great. However, Esposito obviously had a good season. Still a physical monster. Nothing has changed here. We are still at his maximum. How has he done in the league? Well, viewers, he has finally turned it up a notch, viewers. And he's gone back to what his first season was like in the Serie A. This time, though, in the Premier League. This is hard to do in the Premier League, by the way. 33 goals in 36 games. 34 goals in 36 games this season with 7 assists and 7 player of the matches. Both seasons, he got a 7.39 average rating, so he's consistent, viewers. Very good indeed. 10 assists and 38 goals in 49 games in total. Just under a goal contribution every single game he has played. And for a very good reason, viewers. Look how good he is. Look how good he is. He has great attributes in any position or any role that you want to play him, as a striker or as an advanced forward, a pressing forward, deep line forward. He has good attributes for that as well. Poacher, of course, he can do that because he has great attributes there. Target man, he's a physical monster in the air, so you can do that. Trequartista, he's smart, he's agile, he can do that. False 9, he can drop in the hole and even provide the goods. There is not a striker role that he cannot do, and not a striker role that he will not score goals in. £83 million he is now worth, viewers. And remember, at the start of this simulation, we said he is worth £10 million. So in the grand scheme of things, £83 million after that, 7 seasons later, you've got your money's worth. And so what do I rate this player out of 5 stars? And remember, viewers, the 5 stars determine cost. Well, he cost £10 million. That's quite a lot. His attributes per position, we can agree that his attributes are very good. Finishing is the only one at 14, but like I mentioned earlier, you can see there, it doesn't necessarily matter. The mentals and the physicals carry him through to score a lot of goals, so that doesn't really make too much difference. What is his return? He's scoring a lot of goals. We can see that. Not as consistent as other ones, so maybe, just maybe, but he is scoring almost a goal per game in the Premier League. That is quite impressive. He also, viewers, has a very high value at the end of this, considering his value at the start. £83 million after 7 seasons. That is exceptionally high for a 24-year-old striker as an elite striker. But the very last one, viewers, does he have that something special? I think because of the physicals, he does. However, he does cost £10 million, and that might be cheap in previous seasons of Football Manager and previous iterations of the game. But this season is slightly different because of COVID. You might be able to pick him up cheaper in the 2nd or 3rd season. I think I'm going to have to give him just 4 stars. But what is your rating of Sebastiano Esposito? What do you give him out of 5 stars with all of those things in consideration? I think I'm being slightly harsh on him. However, I don't want to give out too many 5 stars because then it just depletes the whole point of the 5-star kind of Wonderkid thing. So 4 stars I think is fair enough. If he had like 35 goals every season, then maybe I would have given him that because that £10 million would just be completely worth it. However, £10 million is a lot of money for a lot of teams at the start of the game. Although you get your monies back, he's at £83 million after. I'm going to have to mark him down slightly on that. So I'm very sorry, Sebastiano. I'm sure he watches the videos. So there we have it, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you did, drop a like. See if we can hit the like target, of 300. Subscriber target, well, 15,000 is the new one, I suppose. So if you can get me to 15,000, if you are one of the 76% of people who haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so because you will help me reach that goal eventually and you will not miss any more player spotlights that we have coming out in the future. Thank you very much, viewers. I'll see you on twitch.tv/OmegaLuke Gaming, Twitter @OmegaLuke. I'll see you on the next one for another player spotlight. Bye bye.